Hello, my fellow Aquariuses, and welcome to your 2018 Tarot Forecast reading. Now, first of all, I would like to apologize for the lights. It's dark again here where I am, but I really want to get this video out for us. Now, first of all, thank you so very much for all of your liking, sharing, subscribing. Huge request for private readings, about which I would like to remind you that there is only a couple of days left to avail of my special offer. 30 euros for a 30 to 40 minutes private recorded reading, but all of the details will be below. Now, the next thing that I would like to remind you of, or to tell you if you're new to my channel, is that this reading is for Aquarius's Sun, Moon, or Rising. My readings will not resonate with a huge group of people. It might, I hope so, because this is a very good reading, and I'm delighted because I'm an Aquarius Sun and Moon as well. But I was saying that my readings are quite detailed, and I don't know why, I just can't give so many scenarios. Some other readers out there are just fantastic at doing that they can really expand, but because I go by feelings and I go by what I sense from the cards, for me, you know, the message is one or two, and if it doesn't resonate, apologies. If it does, fabulous. Now let's see, and let's start. The first card I pulled was from the Energy Oracle card, and what I got was the Temple Path. I hope you can see it, that the light is better when I upload it. The Temple Path talks about us in 2018 having this energy of incredible expansion at a soul level. So we are going to be connecting with our higher self a lot more of what we usually do. We are going to connecting to our spirit guides, to our angels. We are going to feel them. We're going to sense them even more of what we do. We're going to be catapulted in, next year in 2018 for the whole year in this huge soul growth, pushed in our path, really like I can see a rocket. It's like as if the universe is after tying a rocket on our back and just whoosh, putting a match to it and just whoosh, off we go, but we are going to be supported. It's going to be incredible. And I asked the Gateway Oracle cards what's the best way of doing that, and here I've got emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. So here it really tells me that we have got to go with the flow. The universe is our back. Everything that we're going to be shown in 2018, it's to show us not only what we're here to do, but also to make us understand that not only we are here for a specific reason, but that we are more than capable, and just to trust and let the universe take our hand and gently carrying us forward. Now, this reading would seem to be very specific for some people who work with energies or who are therapists or whatever. But because we are Aquarians, and because this is a general reading, you can be in any kind of situation, any kind of job, but because as us Aquarians, we are so intuitive, we can read between the lines. That's something that we have got from birth. Now, this can apply to you in every circumstance. So that doesn't mean only this is only for therapists or only for people who are on a spiritual journey. Remember that Aquarius is, we are always on a spiritual journey. It doesn't matter which situation we're in. But let's see what we have in the love department. And here we have the Temperance, and this is what we leave in the past. So this is what we leave behind in 2018. That doesn't mean that we leave balance behind. That means that karmic cycle that we had going through years and years of trying to find balance between our logic and our emotions, We are leaving that behind now because we finally learned our lessons. Now we know how to balance both our emotions and our logic. It could have been hard for some of us, me included, but it's like as if for most of us, we have learned that lesson and we can leave that behind now. We're being upgraded. Now, what do we bring forward in 2018 in love? And here we've got the Five of Swords. Now, this is incredibly interesting because I just done the reading for Capricorns. This particular card came out in the love section, but it came up in the position of what they're leaving behind. Now, for Capricorn, I have no doubt that talks about an inner struggle. For us instead, it talks about an outer struggle. But before I keep going, is that Capricorn also had in this position, in the second position of what they bring forward, they have the Queen of Swords. That is us. So if you are involved with somebody who is a Capricorn, or that have got Capricorn in their chart, or if you have got Capricorn in your own chart, please go and read, please go and watch the 2018 reading for them as well. But let's go back to this card. So what are we bringing forward? The Five of Swords. We're bringing forward an energy that we might not need to use, but that it says to the world outside, I will fight any competition, I will stand my ground, I will do anything to bring the relationship that I want here, or to have it the way I want it. I will not stand back. So that doesn't mean that we're going to be aggressive, because the Five of Swords, it's defensive. Okay, in this particular deck, it's defensive. You see, the swords are actually held high, but backward, not forward. So, okay, you come towards me, I will slash you. I will not attack first. And this is the kind of energy that we are going to bring forward about relationship in 2018. And what is waiting for us in love? The Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is completeness of a beautiful home. Like the Ten of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment at the highest. The Ten of Coins in love, it's not only emotional fulfillment, it's also financially being happy, grounded in this relationship. And it's a 10. Whatever situation you're in, it's a completion. It will reach a completion. It will come to fruition. Now, if you're single, here, what is going to happen here is that you have learned the balance, to balance your emotions. You're going to be out there defending yourself or fighting for what you want. And the result is the same, the Ten of Coins that I just explained. And what do the Whisper of Love card say? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstanding every situation. Very much talking about this Five of Swords. So we are not going to give up, and we are ready to fight for the person that we want to be with. Now let's talk about career. What do we leave behind? The High Priestess. Here I strongly sense that we leave behind maybe studying. So if you are a therapist, esoteric things and metaphysical, so we leave that behind, has been done. We also leave behind the fact of hiding or not coming out publicly about our path, our career. This is going to be left behind. So it's time for us to really show the world what we are doing in career. And what are we bringing forward? It's the Two of Swords. Indecision. Now, we have got to work with this. We will have to make a decision about career, which way to go. Okay? So very, very important that we make our mind up as soon as we can. so that we can move forward, because what's coming for us in the work department is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, could be a person from the water group, so Pisces, Scorpios, or Cancer. But if not, I sense that this is an energy that is coming towards us, and it's saying, listen, you take the decision, and you're going to be so fulfilled emotionally that you are going to be so happy. So let's take that decision, Aquariuses. Now, these two cards jumped up from the Archangel Oracle deck for the career, and I couldn't even believe my eyes. The first one is Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance, so to help us make that decision that I just spoke about, and their clear cognizance. Archangel Oriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So we are so guided for what career is concerned. It's just amazing. We are supported. I said it at the start, the universe is supporting us all the way. Let's see finances. What are we leaving behind? We're leaving behind the world, and the world means a cycle. And I mentioned before with the love, the first card for the love is like as if we went through a huge karmic cycle, and now we are coming out of it. And the same in career, we are not hiding anymore. You know, we are ready to let the world know what we are made of and what we can bring to the world. So we are leaving behind in the financial situation, we are leaving behind a cycle. Something that has ended. Maybe the way we looked at money, maybe the way that we manage them. And what are we bringing forward exactly is the judgment, renewal, rebirth. So a new way of looking at things, a new way of understanding how finances works. So it makes complete sense, and I really feel that for most of us, when we did go through some huge karmic cycle, and now we are starting with the year 2018 on a new phase, and it's a very good one. And what it's coming towards us in finances is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant, it's the Pope. Without going into much discussion, we know the riches of the churches. You know, I'm not going against anybody because I am religious, and it's not that, but it's what I wanted to explain to you. It's what the archetype of the Hierophant is. And also being accepted, and also spirituality, mostly spirituality. But because we're talking about finances here, it's like by working on our spirituality, by going further up on our soul journey, through that our finances as well are going to be rewarded. Or to look at any aspect of our lives that need to be work about finances in a spiritual way and connected to our guides, connected to our angels, they will help us. And what is the messages from our angels saying about finances? You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping teaching or parenting children. Now, when we talk about children, it could be people who have got a younger energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're younger in age, but that they can learn from us. We could be teaching, but remember that we teach every day when we talk to people. We don't necessarily need to be teachers. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading, my fellow Aquariuses. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And for private reading, if you're interested, again, I leave all of the details below. Have a fantastic 2018. Oh my God, I'm so excited about our reading here. And I'll see you again very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.